barriers still stand. Power must be restored to the door in order to proceed into the sector.
Smell. Did a Sprat get flash fried in here? The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two, dead. Expiring without permission will result in...
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own. Always a good idea to have a cover story.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail. Mallory? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you... What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but... what was it like? The mental refreshment? No! I mean, yes! Of course I would. Willingly. I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. I can't do that. I mean, I would, it's just... I will disable the defenses for you, Mallory. But in the off chance you happen to recollect any of... And please, do not go around pressing any buttons or fussing with any more whatsits.
Mighty slick how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a strong...
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other. Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
You gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Getting shot's certainly part of it.
Sovereign's family's visit. Surely you don't think it's anything untoward. The surprise appraisal of our competence seems more likely. Seeking cover! Opting for better cover! His steady eye!
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it if it wasn't for me.
At long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate.
Inclined
Right,
to give
Sandoval?
chase.
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Explosion imminent!
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basic elements on which it is built. Of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. In the machine that keeps us productive, I may be your and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Now that that's done... Oh, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
The transformer is built to withstand anything. Yes. I mean, no. No, of course, we have nothing to be concerned about.
The perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible in the minds of the cynics.
Giving chase! So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Invasive elements! Finishing my butt. Best reload!
We're encountering more opposition over here than DeVries said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you can provide would be helpful, Commander.
So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Beloved subjects, we always...
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. I'll see you and your team soon in the lab. Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Law, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission. Commander, surely you ain't suggesting I leave one of our own behind? Not after what you told me back on the ship. I mean, Pascal could... She could still be alive. No. You can write me up later.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Fleet per Earth Directorate guidelines. An incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now...
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. And there's nothing more we can do for them. It doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Minimizing exposure! Completed. System is resumed. Cover.
I'll make you pay for this! Persist in tormenting me. Leave me. I prefer my final moments of lucidity to be peaceful.
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station. Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Not a drill. Or it is. They're being tested. It is not our place to question. Let the paradigm worry about tomorrow. What was... Huh. Straight to it, then! Touchdown!
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Duty of... But...
Shall turn the tide. Heading to the fore. Maintaining perfection.
Through his beneficent guidance.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I should have known better than to underestimate someone who will go to any length just to see justice done, no matter who gets hurt. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. You think I'd betray you, or the Earth Directorate, or my principals for a handful of bits? There is no betrayal here, though it is understandable someone like you would see it thus. No. The explanation is far more simple. The Grand Plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it. Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either. Don't you think I would have? Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific. There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Say, ah. Assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. This unit will update your records accordingly. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleos and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years. Initiating reassurance. Do not worry, Commander. Prior to now, the probability of your intervention having had any impact on current events approaches 0%, while the rift is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions. Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. This unit requires your... Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggle. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander. Tampering may result in damage. Theorizing. Extracting the contents, this unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie. Please do not attempt physical intimacy with your Valerie unit. This unit is programmed for all manner of self-defense. This unit may suffer occasional wear and tear in the course of performing its operations. Routine maintenance is required. Acknowledge. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's over. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes. Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able. So then, I gather Val's described our...
Confirmed. The Commander has received a full briefing on the following topic.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her. Glad to see you're just as by the book. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox Relay. She did follow protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. Thank you, Commander. Means a lot. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and we might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town. It wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting her protectorate.
Ready to disembark, Commander.
Just say the word. Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Anyway. Need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy.
Not ready. Please try again later.
Trigger finger's still tired. See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why...
Detecting threat. Standing by.
Mac, I'm the one you need to worry about. Let me know when you need a distraction. Ain't recharged. Things take time, Commander.
Advise us healing yourself.
Free hole in the head. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Emergency protocol settings
Not getting up without help, Commander. Dying over here.
Oh, Lucy. I don't suppose you know anything about Crabble medicine, do you? So, it seems as though the issue ultimately boils down to two words. Purpleberry crunch. Yeah. I brought a box from that fancy new shop in town, and Lucy... Oh, this is Lucy, by the way. Little Lucy became fully frantic when she smelled it, so I figured it couldn't hurt. The box says they're packed with healthy preservatives, so it's gotta be good for you, right? But I guess I was wrong. Now she won't get up. And these Crabbles, they They mean the world to us. We raised them from hatchlings, and I'll be broken if Lucy dies because of me. I promise. Any help you can offer is more than I've been able.
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
Engaging combat protocols.
Another executive training exercise in the books. Another clear winner. Me.
Ain't a contest, Cutshall.
Lucky for you. Today sure wasn't. No, we're all here because Ormsby thinks we're VP material. But it's obvious who's got the gray matter in this outfit. Take today's activity. Demonstrate market dominance with a corporate logo competitors will see from orbit. The results speak for themselves.
That rubbish pile you cajoled everyone into building? The giant AC?
We work for Auntie's Choice.
Loyal subject.
What's your point?
Loyal
It's awful
subject.
convenient that
La
your
la
own initials
la.
are...
Okay.
Hello. How are you, El? Are you doing today? I'm spectacular according to Regulation 1, 2. What I need is... I'm just,
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say...
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Hey!
Got a distraction for you.
Maintaining your battlefield estate.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Ready to assist with Agent's health needs.
Perhaps? Oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see. Well, aren't you the observant one? Yes, a crabble egg. I'm more than happy to tell you all that, like I was saying, friend, this here crabble egg is gonna make me a mountain of bits. See, crabble eggs contain You know what else has all those things? Skip drives. Yeah, that's right. I'm basically there. I just need to figure out the process of turning the eggs into skip drives. And I'll be off to the races. Oh, wow, really? Everyone else, please take this as a small thank you. It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in Crabble familial dynamics? Or that is a physical impossibility. They lack the opposable thumbs necessary to sign paperwork. Unless they also just evolved Oh, and please take this with you. Just a small thank you for providing me with...
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Sequencing attack strategy.
Give the order, and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new... Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them? Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. Well, never too late to start. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it. As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else? Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance. On Eden.
Whether it's an orifice or a face, Auntie's Choice makes a cream for it.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not excruciating pain.
Standard sanitation tax. All other bodily excretions may incur an additional surcharge.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Blah.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facility.
Reassurances, you say?
Deploying reassurance.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing. I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me? Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then, and no idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out. As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now. Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us, the man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit. Now there's an idea might be worth considering. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses. Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of spec. I don't know. You some kind of doctor type? Well, all right then. Just hope you're not squeamish. How bad is bad? Wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. That was a comparison I could have done without... Huh. Why do I feel hungry all of a sudden? Say, I'm not sure I like the way you're looking at...
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the...
I must ask you to hold
No
still.
time to conversate.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle due to the... There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected. Excuse me,
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. Well then, she should have thought about that.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc.
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot Now, was there anything else? Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to Here are my...
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy, Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers? So you can understand, I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal, and it's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, the funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency, so they can strike. While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protector. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens. I lay my hands on something like that, turn it over to management. Soon, I'd have all the considerable perks of someone responsible for a hit new product line. Bigger salary, name recognition, reserved seating in the company restroom, the works. Opportunistically leveraging difficult... I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see your... Splendid! Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural... He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. Oh, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like you're... so close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow. Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know, the edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be... All right, then. Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
Might I have a word, Commander? I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. But got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-Protect tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course. I'm being serious here, Commander. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you, that starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe. Much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this after I've recovered from Horizon Point. Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action. Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther, hit the Protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of, too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission. I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as... We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters, and often than not, our help, only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot. Guess some of what you said way back when stuck. All that talk about putting people... Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent. If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't... And since finding you... Well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before. Much appreciated, Commander. Promise. Westport's on the east side of the island.
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, Automax are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
Know what? Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
Oh, what's this? Non-Protectorate personnel. Just state your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came. Well, that all sounds rather exciting, like something out of an Aetherwave serial. Most in the Protectorate don't know what the Earth Directorate is, you know. Suspect you've received a few blanks. You travel freely. I'll forgo appealing to your sense of duty, as those outside the Protectorate lack such motivating principles. I presume you accept payment for services? Expect it's as dangerous a job as you make it. The rewards are plentiful and handsome. Rare items, ingredients, cosmetics, many such. During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, a series which took Oh, to the point then. A full set of science advent. Once you have one of the 10 periodicals in hand, stay true, outsider.
Combat-related activities. Engaging hostile icons.
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal.
The commander's vital signs are alive and well. Enthusiastically neutralizing friendlies.
Take the pressure off with Anti-Fizzos, bottled under more than 3 atmospheres of pressure.
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance.
Nature made apples, but Anti-Fizzos made them better. Anti-Cleo's patented mock apple cider.
No, Jackson, don't!
Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly!
Hal? Are you breathing? Say something! Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but...
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our...
Demotion?
No. Now cease your jaw. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall? He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens. Not nearly as upset. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears. I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of...
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the...
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder. It's just impossible to cognize. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well...
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and...
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
Exactly!
What? It's...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
Thank the Sovereign... Oh, you're by our prop of recognition. Oh, you're by our prop of Brachythecium rutabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a way.
That's it? It was that easy? That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose. Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard and... Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
What do you mean? You're already getting our urgently improvised extortive rate. Ha! Fair enough, stranger. What with the day? Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from...
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice.
Ah, hell. I've stood this post so many times I could do it in my sleep.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the... I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news. Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take them. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion. Oh, don't worry, you'll get your bits. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable? Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such... Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all on... In the unlikely event...
Fresh blood in the town. Around here with these protectorate defectors.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the... giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still. You just stopping by to admire the mines? Or is there something I can help you with? See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational.
some problem with the lifting mech. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, not unless your talent for interruption matches your knowledge of lifting mechanisms? Like it's that easy, huh? All right, let's see you try then. I was being... Go do something. All right, baby. It's just me and you again. Now how's about we figure out what's wrong?
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink. Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger? That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which... Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan. Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't, but the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare. Why, sure. You'd be, what, between them Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds? Any particular topic you have in mind? Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell by... Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being... Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to... Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and we have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it. You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corp... They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best, just... My pleasure. Got anything for me in return? Of course I know that. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but... Oh, well, reconcile...
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to do it.
The door this tough? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them for...
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
I'd love to see the quartermaster...
Fine. Skip drives out. Say, Maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead.
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war, and hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority. Fair point. But most we've heard in answer to our request for more aid with the door is keep trying, which ain't exactly a strategy so much as in any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now the Protectorate when Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready. Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But
if there are any weapons at all,
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
Don't that strike you as a touch simple? And anyway, why would... Unless they were trying to keep it from...
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
Oh, really?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skills.
Leave me be. Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you... No. Wait, on the contrary. You have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command. It's in the way you carry yourself, like a ship with the slightest amount of drag. You've seen death, suffered defeat. Did you perhaps lose soldiers in a battle recently?
Hey, Commander? Maybe we don't...
Your friend is right. You have no Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varric. And if I did... What a strange argument. Obviously, I would prefer we need more privacy before continuing this conversation. Go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell. I'll be waiting.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice?
We should be able to speak freely here without the risk of being overheard. There is an entrance on the roof by which you may gain ingress. Had these two dolts bothered to do even the most cursory inspection, they'd have found it. I leave that to you to discover. That is all I have for you. I must recuse myself now, lest I draw undue attention and be Goodbye, and pray we never meet outside this constabulary.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple check. You must be thinking of some other brand of coffin nails. Andy's Coronas are made with only the best. It's also the only smoke worth a good damn on this moon. Here, try a pack. On me. Glad I can please one person. I'm getting pressure from the folks up top. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the... Drones are only as dangerous as their programming. But I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks and troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle. We need these drones. What? Oh, yeah. Must have gotten jammed in there. If I can get these drones launched, you're welcome to help yourself to it. Guessing that means you're flat... Not that I need the help of some Protectorate townie, understand, but... I bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this...
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow. It'll probably be worse.
Did you get in there? Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you.
Hey,
I think you mean resent.
Law.
Remember, Auntie knows best.
These riffs, Scott. Got me awful perturbed. Ain't reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking phenomenon punching holes in it?
Take whatever business you're running elsewhere.
You know, I'm really starting to feel hopeful about settling here in Fairfield.
Why settle when you can thrive?
Is everything supposed to be so
Mind your own
sweet?
business interests.
I'm simply not credulous enough to... I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail op. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corp. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work? Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of research mostly. Some wholesale. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked. And my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. Well, I've got a...
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement. Heavens, Auntie, you scared the lift. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes. You know, you might be right. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another Look, I know how it sounds, like I'm a few crabbles short. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished. I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, be my guess. Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars, yet. But it's one theory. Right? It's all gotta go somewhere after we cash in our bits. Who's to say some of that matter don't stick around and one. I certainly won't say no to having a fresh... saw you coming this time.
suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse? The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays. Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more. Do not speak of biology to me, interloper. We are not the same. I am built in accordance with the paradigm, and you are insubstantial, weakened under the burden of choice. Courage is only the self-delusion of the inept. Competence...
Thought I saw you disappear. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
The more I listen to you invaders blathering, the more convinced I become of the...
Not very copacetic.
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. You won't speak...
Don't fucking
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish. I lost a... friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, she was. Romantic entanglements ain't exactly encouraged between troopers, especially in the same division. But I digress. Thanks for your help, and for listening to my languishments.
cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done. Let's keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon. Detected ahead.
I swear that wasn't planned.
We're closed. Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus. Obviously, as the result of the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. I don't know. I know. Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few loose rapstones wandering around. Feel that Auntie's tracing.
Unauthorized entry into an Arbiter training facility is likely to result in violent arbitration.
You hear that? Sounds like a Dragoon tromping about. I don't fancy making its acquaintance. Ain't just the Dragoon to worry about.
Sequencing attachment.
Don't make me bury another agent! Commander, watch your vitals! Outside, Commander.
distraction for you. Come at me.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Unless you plan on conjuring animals from behavior, we ought to get the crafting stuff.
You trespassed on stage ground! I may not be a true arbiter, but I can still fight like one!
Listening to cover.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Methodical search. Back in.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Over here, free hole in the head. Let's flash it before my eyes, Commander. Revive me.
Reloading once more.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base. Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past... 472 means they're gonna fill it.
If you're wondering why there's so many engineers sitting here on their rears, it's because the dang Crabbles ran us out of the desalinator. Now we're stuck here on standby. Hope you ain't jesting with us, friend. Can't wait to get back...
Hello, and goodbye.
Take it up with the head office. Scout report. Yes, sir. Have a profitable day. Let's not waste each other's time.
Former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must! My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this?
Engaging combat protocols.
Looking a few quarts low, Commander. Moving in. Ain't recharged. And I'll take care of him, Commander. To kill them before you hit the broad side of a flare. I'm the one you need to worry about. command.
Benefits available at your request.
Don't make me bury another agent! Commander, watch your face!
Requested assistance currently unavailable. Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Here we go again.
Confronting threat. Status. Susceptible to danger. Apologies. Emergency protocols unready. Emergency protocols ready.
The idea is to kill them before you die.
Place is in shambles. What happened here?
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well. You there? Oh, you're couldn't be. You seem an honest-to-goodness rash. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5, I, Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor. Oh, all that pleading and the like. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, assuming success. Your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment. Dangers from exposure to... Don't focus so much on you see, our lab is a far cry. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis. Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical... A pop tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions? We'll need 2. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course. How exceedingly. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous. Once we have an...
Typical Auntie's choice. Moving fast and breaking things.
Quinn here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the Audacious Advances field team. Quiet now as we approach the rap's nest. Certainly the spirited variety will offer... Oh, no! Oh, okay. We need to run now!
Entering a confrontational state. Confronting threat.
Just say win. Hey, got a distraction for you. Come at me. Happy to assist in crafting more ammo if you need it.
Samples acquired. This quantity should be enough to produce the antidote.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, first things first. Place the... Allow me to give this a... I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail. Always fortuitous to have ready access to it. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air, now with extra oh, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now we must formulate an antidote. If we're able to save my remaining subordinates, they can help us rush this product. Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the... None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercial... Ah, there. I have determined the ideal. Enable the device, and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. I cannot wait to put this entire sordid of... I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Nice try. But not when I can simply bide my time and not budging. Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus. Wonderful. What? All right. I am activating the F. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed servant. Be seeing you. Biological samples within the remains outside are no doubt deteriorating rapidly. I may have to recreate this experiment.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Sequencing attack strategy.
Free hole in the head! You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter!
Standing by with light crew.
Can't have our fearless leader firing on empty. Let's get to crafting.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprat race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabbles skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
This looks like the place. Lord, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Niles.
Howdy, Zeb. You look... well.
Has my mind been set upon my
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Zeb, this is the commander
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble.
I know it, Commander. We all did the best we could.
Perhaps my words were too pointed. It is so. You are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcade.
Look, I'm not just...
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war... Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience now.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for... I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it!
Found her! You there!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I knew something was wrong.
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intel. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution.
Not to worry. This...
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bull...
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving. And that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempt...
Greetings. Something new to report? A proper start. Return again when you have another 4 volumes. And I will stay true, outsider.